Hello, my name is Renee and I'm one of your teachers. In today's grammar video, you'll learn how to talk about things you like and things you dislike. The most common verbs we use to do this are to like, to love, to hate, and to prefer. They all work the same way, so let's start with the verb to like. Like. Let's see how Mary and Tom talk about the things they like in a clip from the ABBA film of this unit, Tom and Mary Are Different.
You know, Tom, I think we're very different. I like all the things you don't like.
Like what?
Well, I like the night and you like the day. Isn't that right?
Yes, that's true. And I like the sun and you like the moon.
Yes, I like the moon. It's more romantic. I also like peace and quiet.
Well, I like activity.
Well, Mary and Tom are certainly very different. Let's see the examples of sentences with the verb to like. I like all the things you don't like. I like the night and you like the day. I like the sun and you like the moon. I also like peace and quiet. I like activity. As you can see, all these examples contain the regular verb to like plus a noun. We use this structure when we talk about things we like: love, prefer, and hate. Now, let's see some examples with the verbs to love, to prefer, and to hate. Love is stronger than like. I love my parents. She prefers sunny days. They hate their alarm clock in the mornings. As you can see, the structure is exactly the same as with the verb to like. Likes and dislikes with negative sentences. We can also express likes and dislikes by using negative sentences. Let's now see some examples. I don't like Mondays. He doesn't hate soup, but he doesn't love it either. We don't prefer winter to summer. Remember that the verbs to like, to love, to hate, and to prefer are regular verbs, and so in negative sentences, we need the auxiliary verb do or does with the third person singular. Dislike. If we want to say that we don't like something, we can also use the verb to dislike. It means exactly the same as don't like. For example, I don't like football means the same as I dislike football. Or, in the third person, she doesn't like the beach means the same as she dislikes the beach. Likes and dislikes in interrogative sentences. When we want to make interrogative sentences questions with the verbs like, love, prefer, or hate, we also need the auxiliary verb do. In questions, do is placed before the subject. For example, do you like sports? Do you prefer concerts to cinema? Why does she hate ice cream? Likes and dislikes with gerund or infinitive. Now that you know how to talk about things that you like and you don't like, let's take a look at how it works when you want to talk about actions or activities. You can use the gerund or the infinitive form of a verb, but it's more common to use the gerund. The gerund is formed by adding ing to the verb, like this, reading. The infinitive is simply the verb preceded by to, like this, to read. Now, let's see some sentences. I like reading means the same as I like to read. As I said before, it is correct to use both the gerund or the infinitive after the verbs to like, love, hate, and prefer. However, it is more common to use the gerund. So let's see some more examples. I love going to the cinema. Do you prefer fishing or trekking? He prefers fishing. She hates going to the dentist. We like playing board games. They don't like gardening. Well, in this class, you have learned how to use like and dislike in English. Continue to practice by recording sentences from the ABBA film. Repeat them as many times as you need in the speak section until you feel proud of how your English sounds.